In this video, we are going to be analysing Luckin Coffee, ticker LKNCY. So to get straight into it, it is down around 5.5% as we're recording this, which is 2:30 market time. So what are going to be key technical levels that we're looking at going forward? So if we pull on the kind of the key charts that we always use, being the 6 month on the left, the 1 year on the right, and again using standard deviation to do this. So we can see obviously we are at around $17.75. Where are the closest support and resistances? So if we look at the support side first, we do have statistical mean at $16.25. Now, this isn't a level that we use, well, we use it as a support, but not so much as a support that we buy, but instead a support that we look to trade to. And the reason for that is, what is a statistical mean? That is basically considered a fair value location. So on the 1 year chart, $16.25 is considered fair value. So trading to that level, like if we're shorting to that level, makes sense. Buying that level, again, if you're looking at investment, then it's still, again, fair value, so that's all right. But you don't always expect a bounce. So again, you tend to get a bounce off this level, but you're still buying at fair value, so you're taking a lot more risk for usually less upside. So instead we use it as a target. If you're short now, for example, that would be our first target. However, if we break that, we then have a next support at $14.90. Now this is where we start hitting our supports. This is where we get more long bias on it, because again, now it's under fair value, we have some upside to look for. If we break that, we then have $13. Breaking through there would be $11.50, going down to $10, then $8, $6.90, and our final two levels at $4.65 and $3.75. Now, there is a lot of support levels to the downside. Do you need to pay attention to all of them? No. So obviously, when the original scandal came out with Luckin Coffee, I think that was actually about 2 years back. If we take this onto, I don't have a 3 year chart, so a max chart, you can see, yeah, it happened around, 2020, so about 2 years back. And you can see we hit a low of 95 cents. Obviously, we have rebounded a bit from here. But again, I would always be cautious. Why, firstly, did it drop so much in the first place, from $52 down to $1? And this was, I think it was to do with them having overstating their locations and just profits in general. So again, I would always be careful when you see a big scandal like that come on a company. Obviously, when it fell down to 95 cents, yes, that can be quite a good buying opportunity. But buying now, we're nearly half of the way back to where its all-time high is. So again, just be cautious. Again, you never know if they're going to be super clean. And again, it is an ADR. So that does mean it's not an actual US company, and they are actually located out of China. But back to a 6 month and 1 year chart. Again, on the other side, if we start pushing to the upside, what are going to be key resistances? So we have $19.38. Again, that's basically bang on with our 52 week and recent high. So again, it's just showing that this resistance is quite valid. We have tested it though twice. So again, be a bit more cautious coming into this level. If we test it a third time, again, some people think, oh, this is really good, this resistance is very heavy. But to me, if a stock keeps coming into its resistance multiple times, to me, all that's showing is that buyers are interested in breaking that level. So again, I'm always cautious. If you'll hit that level 2 times like we already have, that third time, I'm not going to look to short it. Instead, I'd be more patient. Either wait for the breakout and then wait for that next resistance level. And where's that next resistance level? That's going to take us to $21.70. Through there would be $22.50. Breaking through there would be $25 and $25.50. And final level taking us to $28.50 and $32. Now, a lot of levels here. Do you need to pay attention to all of them? No. Quite simply, all you ever need to do is just pay attention to where you are now. We're currently at $17.70. So really, my only focus would be $16.20 and $19.40. Once you tap one of these levels, again, then you're waiting for, are we getting a pullback off this level? And then, again, that can be a trade opportunity, or you waiting for the breakthrough. Again, if you have a strategy to trade the breakout, then fair enough, do that. But I'm someone who's a bit more conservative, a bit more patient. I wait for that breakout. I wait for that retest of a support or resistance if it breaks to the downside. And if it can hold, then that's usually my key entry. And where would my target be? That next level. So again, yes, we have a lot of levels here, but it's more just so you can continue to trade. If we break to the upside, for example, you wait for that support, you expect to move to 21.60. If we break out of this zone, again, you want to see a break above $22.50, test it as a support, and if it can hold, good indication that we're going to go to $25. And again, another reason we provide so many levels is just in case some big news comes out around them. Again, you can have level once a stock starts to stabilize. Again, we wouldn't trade technicals if a big fundamental event comes out, but if it comes out, again, it sells off, say, 40% or increases by 40%, you have levels there, and you still have things to kind of be able to do. Once that stock stabilizes, you then have levels to be paying attention to. Where are support and resistances? Again, just look where you are now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out one of these 2 analysis videos.